Okay, here we are, back again. We're playing... What is this game called? Banner of the Maid? Banner of the Maids, maybe? Banner, you know, like a war banner, and maids, in this case, not the cleaning your house maid, but the maiden maid, like, basically like women. So banner of the women, and in this setting, it's kind of like women that have like an unnatural ability to wage war. So, 2 months later, Paris, France. I am playing as the main character of this game is Pauline Bonaparte, which is Napoleon's sister. And we just played through the prelude, or the prologue, showing how she had her first, or I guess technically her second battle. And we got to fight with Napoleon, and Napoleon left. So, this is 2 months later in Paris, France. Paris is still the same city that is so lively even at this hour. Malmaison. Malmaison? Cafe. According to the map, I'm in the right place, but I don't see any signboard with this name nearby. After the siege of Toulon, my brother got an exceptional promotion because of his military exploits and the revolutionists' recommendation. I'm also invited to Paris by the royal family to receive my award. Oh, excuse me. My brother asked me to find a cafe ran by a woman named Josephine and live there for the time being. We all heard that your husband has already been executed on the guillotine. Guillotine. No one can protect you here. That's right, drive them out. This used to be our home. This doesn't look like an ordinary quarrel. Mature woman is right. That's a matter of years ago. If you have so much spare time to harass me, why don't you go back and find a proper job? And don't blame me if I have to remind you that I have several old friends in the guards of Paris. Don't believe her nonsense. Those people have been locked in prison with her husband long ago. Get out of here, you serpent. Tut tut, this is getting ugly. This must be the Malmaison Cafe. Are you Madame de Beauharnais? Beauharnais? My brother Napoleon Bonaparte should have written about my visit. Napoleon, you must be... Oh, she's Josephine. Okay, that's Josephine. Stop wasting time already. Somebody help me and throw her out. Hey, you. Don't do anything stupid. Rogues on the street looking for trouble. It seems that a fight is inevitable. Waves her sword. Stop it now. Are you people not ashamed of bullying an aged woman? An aged woman? An aged woman, wow. Ouch, who is this young lady? Wait, she seems to be wearing a military uniform. That said, you must be Pauline Bonaparte. Too bad that you're seeing this. Come with me to the cafe now. What did she say? Pauline Bonaparte? It's the Maid of Toulon. Damn it, what trouble have you got us into? I'm done with it. Hey, old man, you better watch it. Fortunately, my brother taught me how to fight back in Corsica. Also my swordsmanship, which was taught by instructor Deon. Yeah, that sounds right. But, the Maid of Toulon. What are they talking about? They must be hired by nearby gangs to make trouble. After all, my salon cut a lot of business from them when it was booming. Ravi de vous rencontrer. Madame de Beauharnais? De Beauharnais. My French is awful. My brother should have mentioned it in his letters. I apologize if I'm bothering you by living here during my stay in Paris. Just call me Josephine, so you're Napoleon's sister. Thank God, yes, I will just call you Josephine, please. Excuse me, my brother clearly said it was a stylish, magnificent place. Why is it so run down? Run down? Young lady, I didn't promise anyone to let you live here now, did I? What? What do you mean? It seems that you still don't know it, that your story has spread all over Paris. The flower of the battlefield that bloomed in Toulon, and the Maid of France that's equal to Rose de Beaumont. Something like that. What? What is going on here? I obviously didn't. In short, you're already a star in Paris. If you live here, maybe you'll bring in some unexpected trouble. Alas, it's okay to lend you a room here, but you'll have to help me out. Oh, of course. Anything that I can do. Then join my Club de Malmaison and be my adjuvant. Adjuvant? I've heard of adjutants. But an adjuvant? What? It was a small organization that I gathered by hosting the salon here. It was quite popular in the past. Although, as you can see, after my ex-husband died, it was gradually deserted. I'm not the kind of person who gives up easily. However, to make a comeback, I need someone to help. Okay, so... Full transparency, I looked up a YouTube video on this game. And I, like, skipped through it 5 minutes at a time. I didn't see anything about this club thing. So, I don't know what this means. This seems like it's heading in the direction of, like, I'm going to be gathering officers to be part of a, like, a social club. I don't know what this is. I'm sorry, I can't stay in Paris for too long and I don't know much about social. That you don't have to worry about. The rising stars in the army, just like you, are the best political signboard. Just like the Jacobins soliciting your brother. If you keep earning military merit on the battlefield, there will be people who are willing to worship you, and the influence of our faction is guaranteed. When you come back to Paris, you'll just have to occasionally deal with the commissions that you were tasked with by the big shots, and everything will go smooth. And keeping a good relationship with other factions would also benefit you in various ways. Your brother's promotion is a good example of this. Of course, with your current fame, you can also pledge your service to the big shots or simply declare loyalty to the royal family. Then I'll stay with you. If you need my help with anything, please don't hesitate to tell me. Are you sure you want to stay in such a small place? Of course. My brother said that you're a reliable person. Moreover, I want to gain a foothold in the army with my own skills. Good for you. However, if you want to help, do you know the rules of etiquette for social occasions? Well, in short, always strike first with a decisive attack. That's what my brother taught me. Oh, you two are truly brother and sister. Well then, there's a room available upstairs. It used to be my husband's room. You can live there for the time being. It's already quite late today. Go get some rest. Unlock the faction. On the second floor of the Malmaison Cafe, listening to the sound of the carriages that occasionally pass by the window, I recall my life in the École Militaire. According to Josephine's introduction, Paris has changed a lot, compared to the old days when I was in the École Militaire. The Feuillants? The Feuillants, led by the Commander-in-Chief of the Army, Marquis de Lafayette, and the implementing constitutional monarchy are now the main authorities. And the King's declaration of supporting the revolution had won over many supporters of the royal family among the common folks and nobles outside Paris. Because their political views matched the voices of the people, the prestige of the Jacobins is rising. My brother is among them too. The situation continues to change, and all factions are trying to win the support of the Parisian citizens. Parisian, yeah. Not Persia. Paris. Parisian is Paris. Persian is Persia. I don't know, I was just thinking Parisian means Persian. I'm like, why are they talking about Persia so much? I couldn't help but think of the classmates that I had in the École Militaire. Eugene, Cosette, Charlotte. I wonder how they're doing now. I met them, said farewell, and went to the battlefield. I witnessed the soldiers die under our banner. I tasted victory and pain. I thought about giving up my identity of being a soldier. But eventually I stayed, not only because of the persuasion of my brother and others, but also because of my own pursuit. When I'm on the battlefield, I have a special ability to inspire soldiers with courage and motivate them to move forward. as if I can naturally win their trust, although I still don't know where this ability comes from. And because of this, I can't take the responsibility of a commander as decisively as my brother. There are still a few days before the banquet held by the royal family. Until then, what should I do with my free time in Paris? I'm gonna save my game. Talk to Josephine to understand the current situation. I can practice swordsmanship and train, observe the people's livelihood on the streets, play with cats and relax, or just sleep. I am going to play with cats. By trying to make friends with the wild black cat near the salon, although the results aren't ideal, I became more agile than before. Pauline has acquired a new skill. Speed +1, which increases dodge and make you easier to chase attack enemies. That's cool. A few days later. In the Malmaison Salon, you can take the side quests and view information such as the gallery and career achievements. The current influence of the Malmaisons is not high enough to provide side quests to you. Try to attract the attention of other factions first. Talk to Josephine to see what to do now. Josephine said that we must get familiar with the various factions in Paris before someone can task us with something. I should talk to Josephine to understand the current situation. The Malmaisons, a new faction that hold the salon events at the Malmaison Cafe. Pauline was invited by Josephine de Beauharnais to join them as the starting point in her activities. You can get entrustments from various factions in Paris when you're free. This seems pretty in depth, actually. Have 10 commanders join your army. "20 commanders. 5,000 in the stores. 30,000 in stores. Okay. Have been passed down for hundreds. There must be some kind of records left by these people with such special abilities. Start from the port. Discover all secret journals. Secret scholars. Stories of Maid Chapter 3. Plenty of challenge. Okay. Gallery? Oh. Huh. Oh, it's Leclerc. Hey, Leclerc. Man, he's got a wide stance. It's like aura farming. We've got Comte de Mirabeau. Everyone's got full portraits, huh? We have Josephine. Of course, gotta look at her, right? And, oh, nope. Oops. I'm assuming the last page has Bonaparte, as Napoleon, I mean. Oh, it doesn't. Napoleon, Rose, and Hubert aren't even in here. City map. Only got one spot. Pauline, why are you still wearing this military uniform? The banquet's about to begin. As a soldier, I think it is more appropriate that I wear my uniform to the banquet. Nonsense. Certain occasions require certain outfits. This is one of the basic skills of social etiquette. Now go to the bedroom and put on the dress I've prepared for you. But I insist. I said now. Otherwise you're going to sleep on the street tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay. Be like, yes, ma'am. I'll put on the dress. A few moments later. What now? Tut tut, isn't it perfect for you? Now that you're ready, get going. The banquet is held in the Palais des Tuileries. You're one of the honored guests, so don't be late. Select the map icon. Oh, I can talk to her. I had to wear this dress for the banquet, although I didn't want to. The address on the invitation is the Palais des Tuileries. Okay. Tuileries. Tuileries? Palais des Tuileries? I guess. Oh, it's the king? Louis the 16th? Well then, allow me to say a few words. The royal family is very pleased to be able to help these outstanding generals and give them a chance to contribute to our country. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses and give a cheer for the heroes of France. Alas, the wine of the royal family is truly outstanding. Don't be drinking like you have no tomorrow. Is that Monsieur Robespierre there? Maybe I should go and say hello. Whatever. Those revolutionist paranoids are the ones with no future. I'd rather take this opportunity to fawn over the royal family. I heard that the queen will be here too. Gentlemen, please be careful to keep your etiquette and do not offend other guests. Oh, of course, of course. Very good then. I wish you a pleasant evening. The brown noser of the nobles. When I'm in power someday. The nobles and the rich are all attending the banquet of the royal family. However, the atmosphere in Paris doesn't seem very harmonious. Too bad. I'd rather have worn my uniform, but Josephine said the banquet is the social battlefield. The dress she prepared for me fits perfectly. How did she do that? Is this the maid of Toulon? You look like an ordinary girl. And you are? You may have heard my name, Robespierre. I'm a member of the Club des Jacobins, like your brother. Oh boy. Robespierre, according to Josephine, is the core member of the Jacobins, which has been very popular among the people recently. Recently, the Assembly appointed Napoleon to the Armée d'Italie as the commander-in-chief, and our faction helped a lot with his appointment. But I didn't expect the royal family would send young ladies of your age to the battlefield. Pauline, why is the protagonist of the banquet hiding in the corner? Marie Antoinette, Your Majesty. Monsieur Robespierre is here too. What are you two discussing? About that, we're discussing whether it's appropriate to send such a young lady to the battlefield. Nowadays, as the country is in distress, even such a young lady has the right to stand up and fight. Is that so? It depends on whether she's really defending the country, or just forced to help the royal family to win over the people. After all, the so-called maid is quite suspicious. People are more familiar with the name witch, am I right? Monsieur Robespierre, you're as sharp as ever, but their valorous performance on the battlefield is an indisputable fact. As for whether she's forced by the royal family, why wouldn't we ask Pauline's own opinion? How is your relationship with the royal family? Okay, this is like factions. I don't know what that top blue one is. The middle one is obviously the royal family. It's got the crown. And the bottom is the Malmaisons, which is me and Josephine. I think I'm gonna go royal family. Seems like they would have the best rewards, I would think, right? They would be like able to give me the most money and probably the biggest quests. I was able to enter the École Militaire because of the Queen's policy. If it was not for the help from the royal family, I wouldn't have the chance to achieve meritorious deeds on the battlefield. Your reputation with the Royalists has increased by 50. Well, I hope that Mademoiselle Bonaparte could keep it in mind, that the people of France are also paying attention to your every move. That being the case, if you don't mind, I have something to talk to Mademoiselle Bonaparte about in private. Well, it's almost time for me to leave. Please do enjoy the banquet, Mademoiselle Bonaparte. It's been a long time since we last met, Pauline. I heard that you'd left for vacation after being awarded the medal, and I was worried that you wouldn't return to the army. Her Majesty the Queen Marie Antoinette from Austria. Josephine said that it was her suggestion for the king and the Feuillants to join hands and save the royal family. It was also her suggestion to select women with special talents to join the army. Is she the woman in Comte de Mirabeau's story? After all, the war is still going on. Don't you wish to stop the war with your motherland? The king, however, did declare that he supports the war against Austria. The banquet today is held to honor the heroes on the battlefield. Pauline, what do you think it is that can make a hero out of someone? Huh? I think being a hero is to achieve something that ordinary people can't do. And I think only those who can make choices in critical circumstances and are willing to bear the consequences can be heroes. Pauline, haven't you ever hesitated to make choices because it was difficult to foresee the consequences? Just like when we first met in the École Militaire, the Queen seems to be able to see through other people's minds. Your Majesty, do you mean that I should put the interests of the country before my own, just like you did? No, I think I'm just someone who can't be a hero. Not all that Monsieur Mirabeau had told you is true. Ah, the banquet is almost over, and your appointment has just been announced. You have to travel all the way to Italy after this. Understood. I will join the Armée d'Italie. The Italian army? Where my brother is. Speaking of the enemy on the Italian battlefront. That's an army from your homeland, the Austrian army. As I said at the École Militaire, both the king and I had hoped that you girls would become the true saviors of the country, the maids of France, and change its future. If you need any help, just come to me. The royalists will back you up at any time. It's late. You should go back to rest. I didn't mention that I know Comte de Mirabeau, did I? How did the Queen... Forget it. It's very late now, and if I stay outside any longer, Josephine will be mad at me. Phew. Relieved at last. The situation is getting more and more tense in Paris. It was Her Majesty the Queen who sent us to the École Militaire. I assume it was also the royal family to spread the rumors of the maids in Paris. Did they want to gain support of the people through female officers trained by the royal family? Anyway, I should get prepared for my new appointment. There are still a lot of things to prepare before I leave for Italy. Please wait a minute, Mademoiselle Bonaparte. And you are? Dessay. Louis Charles Antoine Dessay. I wasn't able to find you at the banquet, and I was planning to invite you for a dance back there. So he's General Dessay. It looks like he's around the same age as my brother. It said that he was a noble but joined the army as a revolutionist, and his prestige among the people is very high. He's also handsome to boot. I'm not used to being on social occasions. You're quite similar to Napoleon. Oh right, here's something that Her Majesty the Queen forgot to give you when you left. I'm here to hand it over to you. Is this a banner? It's a replica of the banner held by the heroine who saved the country hundreds of years ago. The royal family hopes that you can inspire soldiers on the front line with it. So is that Joan of Arc? This pattern is... Yep, the Maid of Orleans. Okay, so that's where this whole Maid thing comes from. It comes from the Maid of Orleans. Okay. It's the banner of the Maid of Orleans. Jeanne d'Arc. I don't know, Jeanne d'Arc? I know in English we say Jonah of Arc, so I'm guessing it's like Jeanne d'Arc. The girl who saved France several hundred years ago. It said that she could even hear the voice of God. Why are they giving me her banner? What's the matter? Are you unwilling to accept it because it's from the royal family? No. It's because I still have doubts about whether I'm qualified to command soldiers on the battlefield. Is it so? As far as I know, a talented officer such as yourself is quite desired in the army. General Desai, didn't you have any doubt when you first stepped foot on the battlefield? I heard that because you were a nobleman, you weren't trusted by your superiors at first. A nobleman? Yeah, I did have some doubts. Some of my problems still remain unanswered for now. However, the problems encountered on the battlefield can only be solved on the battlefield. This is what I think. Anyway, I have already handed over the banner to you. Say hello to Napoleon for me next time you meet. I certainly will, and thank you very much for your answer. In addition, if we have the opportunity to meet again at some banquet, I hope you'll give me the honor to dance with you. What? I think I need to go. Go home first. Will everything we do really lead this country to a better future? Received an invitation from the royal family. New quest is available in the Malmaison Salon. The faction Royalists has been unlocked. The location Caserne has been unlocked. So the Caserne is the main story. You didn't get to live in that apartment for free, you know that? There are works to be done. In order to expand the influence of the newly established faction known as the Malmaisons, Josephine urgently needed to get in touch with the big shots. At this time, Pauline received an invitation from the royal family. Pauline, where is that girl? Madam, what's the matter? Just call me Josephine and skip the rest. Well, quit it. Don't just play with wild cats all day long. You have something serious to do. There's an invitation for you. It's from... Oh my, it's from the king himself. What? His Majesty the King? After all, your performance is related to the reputation of the royal family. Perhaps that's why His Majesty wants to talk to you in person. This is a great opportunity. The Malmaisons will be famous in no time. So, is there no better name for our faction? What? Are you dissatisfied with this name? Or do you prefer the names of other factions? The Firefish? The Feathers? On second thought, the Malmaison sounds great. Alright, go get yourself properly dressed up now. No way! Do you want me to wear that dress again? I think that His Majesty wants to see a prepared soldier. You make a good point. Well then, you decide for yourself. What clothes should I wear for the meeting with the king? Well, the king is a man, so the dress is probably more appealing. But he's also the king, so uniform might be more appealing. Or this could be a pointless decision that I'm making, and it's just my choice because of what I want to see. But I feel like maybe the dress is a better choice. The king does not care so much about military affairs. Yeah, I'm still wearing a dress. It's more in line with the etiquette of the nobility. That's also true. Yeah, the king is not a soldier. And I think the kings were like horn dogs back then, right? You are here on time, Mademoiselle Bonaparte. A real soldier indeed. After all, I was summoned by His Majesty the King himself. Recently, not all that have been summoned by His Majesty the King are visiting so promptly. This way, please. Your Majesty, Mademoiselle Pauline Bonaparte is here. Ni hao. Ni hao. Oh, nice to meet you, Citizen Bonaparte. This dress you're wearing, how... Your Majesty. Ah, my apologies. I'm a little distracted. It's just, I suddenly remembered something of the past. I'm honored to meet you, Your Majesty. What is the king playing with? A lock? Oh, this one? This is, This is a little research of mine, some craftsmanship. Well, His Majesty is very passionate about the craftsmanship of locks. Speaking of which, the guillotines used now were also improved according to His Majesty's suggestions a few years ago. Wow, that's quite a thing to say. Oh, that? That. It was indeed my sudden idea. Sometimes such great inspiration comes out of nowhere. Yes, you improved the thing that lobs off people's heads. For example, look at this lockbox. With the key rotated 3 times, you can open a hidden space. What should I do? The king seems to be waiting for my comment. Oh, I'm gonna stroke his ego. Absolutely. Its design is amazing, Your Majesty. I think the public would be surprised and marveled by your wisdom. Oh, you see it too. I knew that even the citizens would understand its delicateness. Yes, yes. The craftsmanship of yours is truly unique, Your Majesty, but today you have invited Mademoiselle Bonaparte for other reasons. Ah, yes, right. Citizen Bonaparte, I heard that you are about to leave for Italy. As Your Majesty said, I'm leaving in a couple of days. And the Queen once told me that she admired that you performed a lot of deeds of merit for the royal family on the front line. Well, I did win some battles thanks to the courage of our soldiers. Well, I'm also very pleased, and the royal family wants to acknowledge your merit with extra commendation. Since you're going to Italy, a lot of money is definitely needed. The royal family has specially prepared some funds for you. I hope that you can make good use of it. Barry? Barry? Who's Barry? Barry, please make sure it's done properly. I'll take my leave for other affairs that require my attention. Who the fuck is Barry? Is this Barry? Well then, Mademoiselle Bonaparte, please accept this as the appreciation for your contribution to the country. Thank you very much. However, it's the first time that I've ever talked to His Majesty. It feels somehow... After all, His Majesty willingly took his time to improve the guillotines, which nobody knows who will be lying under it in the future. Monsieur Barry, I didn't mean that. But His Majesty also sincerely hopes that the country would become stable. Mademoiselle Bonaparte, please do convey His Majesty's wishes to the people, should you have the opportunity. Okay. Speaking of which, I'm also working with the Malmaisons under Josephine. Madame de Beauharnais. If the royal family happens to need some publicity, you can... Do you run errands for her? This Madame de Beauharnais is really terrific. I see. I will remind His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen about this. Thank you. Well then, I wish you a glorious victory in Italy. Giving me that money. Yeah, boy. That's why I picked the Royalists when I had the chance. Making that money. Bonaparte sent more letters recently. He's much more enthusiastic than he'd seemed to be. In addition, the big shots in Paris have recently been looking for extraordinary military personnel for chances of cooperation. If you want to get ahead, now is the time. Okay. There's no client. Oh, there's 5 factions. Alright, I got 500 for them, 300 to level up, 200 for them to level up, and I'm at 100. Okay, this, in unlocking, you can get entrustments from various factions. Unlocks a small number of items you can purchase in the Tuileries, I guess. No, there's the Caserne. King. Heritage armor, noble armor of old fashion, le drapeau tricolore, the French flag, morale increase, hit chance +5, eyeglasses. I don't own any. Oh, this is game options. Can I not look at my... I can't look at my stuff, my statuses. I can't look at my statuses at all. Wow, that's wild that I can't. At this time, France is under the threat of many hostile forces. In order to turn the tide, the Assembly appointed Napoleon as the commander-in-chief of the Armée de... Wow. On the Italian battlefield, the enemy of the French is the Austrian army. And the reinforcements from the Prussian army. Right, Prussia. The battle here will decide the fate of France. By the recommendation of the royal family, Pauline was also sent to the Armée d'Italie as a commander. Carrying the banner that once belonged to the Maid of Orleans, Pauline came to Italy, and she's a land she's unfamiliar with. Am I still chilling with my bro? Said goodbye to Josephine and left Paris in a hurry. I set foot on the land of Italy. I was promoted with the support of the royal family. Just when I was about to put my abilities to good use, I encountered an unexpected situation. So, my comrades, in order to spread the light of freedom and glory of France to the entire European continent, let us fight together. Murat. What on earth is this young lady talking about? It sounds exactly like Napoleon's speech. But it does feel somewhat exciting. Deon. Pauline, enthusiasm is a good thing, but we must first be clear about our situation. Instructor Deon taught me swordsmanship in the École Militaire. Although he's an old man now, he still petitioned Marquis de Lafayette to join the front line. He was a diplomat serving the royal family when he was young, and there are some really astonishing rumors of it. This time, he was appointed by the Queen to join me in Italy. And this is... Oh boy. Is this Joachim? Because it looks like Joachim. So I'm going to assume this is Joachim. Or Wahim. Joachim Murat. I'm going to call him Joachim. A very brave cavalry commander, but he's a bit arrogant and he's not obedient to anyone except my brother. In addition, he likes to wear exaggerated uniforms, which seemed really impressive when I first saw him. I'm going to call this guy Lane. Instead of Lands. I'm going to call him Lane. The status quo is that we don't have enough supplies or equipments. Even worse, we don't have enough troops. Although currently the morale of the Armée d'Italie has improved thanks to the arrival of your brother, General Bonaparte. But the military discipline is still sloppy, and Paulette is nowhere to be found. This is Jean Lane, an officer with outstanding records among the revolutionists. It's just that he's not very satisfied with the troops as they are, currently in bad shape. There's still an artillery officer left. Where is she? We are leaving soon. Should we wait for her? That drunkard probably didn't even receive the order to marshal forces. This is the first battle I'll face in Italy. The most important thing is to win everyone's trust. It has to be done decisively. It's just an ordinary reconnaissance mission. Gather your troops and proceed as planned. Lane joined your army. Marat joined your army. Deon joined your army. But no artillery officer? Receive Josephine's letter. New quest is available in the Malmaison Salon, which I'm not currently at. Summary. There's a new game plus. Look at that. Oh, this summary is this is the summary of my game. So these are my units. I've played 18 turns in the main story, 18 turns total, killed 25. That's my money. No challenges, no retreats. Okay. Oh, promotion. Oh my god, this is crazy. So she'll go to Grenadier. And this is locked by all my sons. Grenadier Old Guard. This one has more speed and leadership. This one has more armors. And scope, I guess is what it says. More movement. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. What is all this? Skill list. Oh my god. Wait a minute, wait. Oh, it's locked. Okay, not locked. Not locked like I can't use it. Locked like I can't change it. Gotcha. Equipment. Oh, it's already given me the military hat, huh? I guess leadership is good for her because she's the leader. I would assume. Exchange. Oh, I see. It says Dayon equipped to Murat equipped. Okay. Consume during missions to permanently increase HP by 1. That's a perma HP boost. I am going to remove that. Dang it. Yeah. Plus 1 HP. Okay, let's see. Murat. Nope, not that. Is there a way I can just look at the stats? Oh, there we go. Okay. He's a cavalry guy. Against light infantry attacks and defense 2. When enemies within 2 grids around you are in combat against blade-wielding troops, their dodge -20, hit chance -10. Okay, so he's not a gun guy. He is a swordy sword guy. He is infantry. Whoops. There we go. This is a better screen. Yeah. When HP is lower than 50%, you receive attack plus 20%, and all damage is done to you reduced by 30%. And your successfully hit attacks recover 3 HP. That's pretty nice. Does he... Yeah, he upgrades the same as Pauline. Oh, they say what they are right there. Tiralier. Tiralier. I don't know what that means. I click on his face. There we go. Light infantry. Dodge 10. When attacking from the enemy's flank or rear. Attack +1, dodge 40. Cool. So he gets bonuses for attacking from the back or the side. Alright. Guard, supports. Adjacent friendly infantry units receive defense and armor. When your target is not on flat terrain, you are granted +3 attack and hit chance 20. He seems pretty cool. A representative of the glory of the pastime. Leadership 2. Okay, so these two don't have stuff. I got an armor item, so his armor's low. I'm going to give him the armor item. Oh, I forgot to look at the... yeah. Voltigeur. Huh. Okay. It's my inventory doing stuff. Alright, let's save our game and march. Oh, wait a minute. It said city map. I can still go there. I'm back in France. I've returned. From Italy. Dang it. Can I skip this? I don't know why, but... there we go. Okay. I think this is the... this is the DLC character that I got. Accidentally boarded the enemy's warship. Just when the two were about to be found by the enemy on board, a strange figure appeared in the cabin. Yeah, this is the DLC. A merchant ship returning from the Far East reached a British port. Among the flow of people disembarking from the ship, a businessman took a long breath, for he can finally set his mind at rest when stepping on the land of his hometown. In the past few months, he has been trapped in the hands of some Oriental pirates. He survived all kinds of dangers on the sea and finally got out of trouble. However, a gem he took away from the pirate ship caused new troubles for him. A female pirate followed his trail and quietly came to the shore of Europe. Monsieur Lannes. I guess we're lost. Damn it. We were too busy hiding from enemies and now we end up running into this port which is inside their defense line. It's my fault. I didn't expect to meet the Austrians on the way. Even worse, Murat's cavalry just left. I almost started to think that maybe Murat ran away the moment he saw the enemies coming. Can't blame him. After all, I'm the new face here. He doesn't have to risk anything for me. The problem now is how to get out of here and back to our own camp. If only we can get ourselves a ship. Look, enemy patrol. We should find some place to hide now. Phew, I'm nearly suffocated. That was so close just now. Fortunately, they didn't search these barrels. But the ship is pitching. It must be sailing on the sea, and it's a British ship, which means there's no way out for us. Worst case scenario, we're going to invade England and hijack one of their warships and sail it back. Your optimism really impressed me. Oh, he's a lazy redcoat. Did I hear something in the cabin? It's the enemy. Find a corner and stay low. Who's there? Reveal yourself. It looks like we have no choice but to fight. Tut tut, it turned out to be a waste of time again. That merchant is no longer on this ship. I didn't sail this far to fail to retrieve the treasure. And what am I supposed to tell Sister Qing Shi if I go back empty-handed? She. Who's there? Wait a minute. This outfit. Are you the Oriental pirate that businessman talked about? That thief did stay on the ship. The treasure might also be left here somewhere. Guess I have to search the entire ship. What are you talking about? I can't understand a word you say. Attack! We can't let the pirates have our ship. How reckless. You are no more than a mob in uniform. Well, let me teach you a lesson. Don't go against pirates. Don't go against the pirates on the sea. Ooh, a miss. Oh, wow. I was about to say only one enemy? Like, I guess I won the fight. Thanks for the help, friend. Be careful, Pauline. The British just mentioned that she's a pirate. Well, how do I say this in French? You are welcome. I have some accounts to settle with them. Huh? Huh? Gentleman. Really? You can speak French? There was a French in our fleet. He taught me your language when I was a kid. Well, that's a long story. Anyway, let's focus on the current problem. If we are to search these ships, we have to get rid of the guards first. These two look like capable officers. They could be very helpful now. What's she murmuring? Listen up. We cooperate, you help me deal with them. Mu Juryun. She wants to work with us and get out of here? I've never fought on the sea before, though. Everyone on my ship must have a name. That's my rule. So this lady here, you are White Ribbon for now. And this gentleman here, do you people always like to dye your hairs white? Well, I'm going to call you White Hair. Now let's make some troubles for them. What was she saying? Did she just give us nicknames? It seems that the enemies didn't get used to the turbulence and the storm yet. Before they managed to stand still on the deck, attack. Pecker? The dude's name is Pecker? Like a dick? Boss, are you sure we aren't cheated by that pirate? Are there really treasures on this ship? Vulture. Okay, maybe Pecker like a bird pecking. Humph. It can't go wrong. I've never misjudged anyone with a look of my left eye. But boss, your left eye is already... Shut up, Crow. If it wasn't for you, how could we... Lost our job in the city guards. It's Raven, boss. The pirate didn't say what the treasure looks like. How are we supposed to find it anyway? You miserable fool. Of course it's up to my all-seeing left eye. I have a strong feeling that it's very close. Boss, the soldiers on board have found us. Humph, let's take them out. Let's take them by surprise then. The treasure is ours. Mu Juryun is very agile and can move from one ship to another using ropes. Move to the blue grids to jump. Can Pauline and Lannis? Lane? Move? Maybe not. Okay, I didn't look at her stuff yet. Hold on. Agile pirate from the Far East. When counterattacking, attack range +1, damage taken -40. And sometimes she can steal from them. You get a new command, Misguide. You can consume 30 morale and swap position with any enemy units within 3 grids and make it weak. Movement and attack -3 for 2 turns. That's cool. The fog and rain weathers won't affect you in the bad way. Instead, they grant you movement 2 and restore 4 HP while you're attacked. That's crazy. When you initiated an attack and deal damage, your target suffers current weapon durability -1. And all of her stuff is 1 range. Okay. Man, she's kind of cool. So she works better in weather. She has a potential to steal, and she also hurts durability. These guys are level 10, and I'm level 5. I kind of feel like I might be a little outclassed here. They have 60 HP? What? This might be a mistake. Why do I have pirate gear? Wow. Okay.
下令吧，是你证明自己的时候了。
How about her? How about Moo? She takes way more damage, but also does way more damage. Hmm. Am I gonna be able to beat this? Because I don't think I can. Oh, their hit's really low. Oh, what did she plunder? What did she plunder? I wonder. Doesn't say. Oh, it's what? That's weapon durability. Okay, that's the durability thing. I guess I'll move to attack with him. Oh, I see. This is the pirate animation. This weapon is like a pirate weapon. I gotcha. Okay, so he... Well, why does he have plunder? Is that like a pirate weapon thing? Oh, he's got the Oriental Pirate class too. Oh, okay. So, because they're Oriental Pirates right now, they have these two skills. Survivor and Plunder. I gotcha. Oh, they're not gonna kill though. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, she doesn't double. That's not good. Oh, wait a minute, these are allies. Okay. He's a bandit. Plunder, Entanglement. When you initiate an attack and dealt damage, your target suffers current HP minus 20%. So it's like a ninja from Fire Emblem Fates. Pirate Musket Star? Oh, he's got an experimental musket. And some braid. Alright, this guy's the same. Is that also Entanglement? Yeah. He doesn't have Entanglement. Oh, there's the captain. He does have Endangerment. Okay. And it seems like they all have experimental muskets, so... Yeah, I'm gonna use that shit right now. Get some free damage. Yep. He loses HP. Can this guy get there? No. Okay. Well. Yeah, he doesn't have entanglement. Yeah, these guys, they're not going to last very long. They... Yeah, they don't have a way of gaining their HP back other than eating bread. Oh, they're all moving. They're all moving and schmoving. You missed. They're dead. Dead, and she's fully healed. Okay, yeah, with this health gain, I think it's pretty good. I think it's a surefire thing that we're gonna win this. Ooh, man. I can't get around that. Yep, they counter for 6. Get some HP back. Yep, +4 back. Alright, yeah, let's just focus down enemies. See, these are allies. Oh, they're all allies. I don't think I'm going to get these guys on my team, though, right? I mean, maybe we should try to keep them alive anyway. Yep, gain 4. Take 6. Gain 4 more. Oh, that's right. She doesn't double. Keep forgetting that. Alright, wow, it doesn't kill. Oh, his experimental musket's out. Well, shit. There's 15, and then he's gonna lose some life. He's at 21. Let's hit this guy. Drop him pretty low. This should kill. And then... yeah, might as well. Yeah, their hit percentage is pretty bad. Yes. Yeah, they have 100... they have... these outlaw guys have 100 accuracy and the enemy only has 41. That is pretty good. It's good they're attacking her. So she does 24. The areas marked with twinkling grids will be bombarded on the next turn. Be sure to avoid them and lure your enemies into those areas. Mu Jiryun can alter the position of the ship via helming to change the areas. Okay. Let's drop this guy down to 12. Yeah, she takes less damage on enemy attacks. God, just barely not enough. I'm gonna inspire. Oh, she doesn't get experience either. Okay, so this is just not... yeah, this is just not going to be an experience battle then. Alright. I think... his musket's at 1. Alright, just use the regular pirate musket. And then this guy's in danger. So I'm gonna put him over here and have him eat some bread. Yeah. End the game. Or end the turn. Did they stop on the... oh yeah, they sure did. Huh. Well, that'll kill him. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter who gets the kill, right? Because no one's getting experience, so... Let's go heroic.
都给我拿出真本事来，让他们长长记性。
Now, did she have some kind of extra effect with the heroic thing?
看招！
Guess not.
都准备好了吗？
Okay, so this will kill.
开火！
Alright. Was it Raven? Yeah, Raven doesn't have the... Oh, man. Not gonna kill. Anyone have experimental muskets left? He's got one. Who is this guy? Owl. Owl has one. And Pecker has one. There we go. Alright. It's not gonna kill. Oof. Intercept. What does that do? What was that intercept thing? Oh, he's a British Redcoat star. So he's different. Ah, they give each other HP when they're next to each other. Okay. -3 speed and -2 movement. Okay. Huh. Alright, so we got a couple of units that are, like, injured. Take care of this guy. Yeah, he's pretty far gone. Okay. Kind of wish I would have attacked him with my muskets, my experimental muskets, because he is kind of dangerous. Nice dodge. He still only has 41 hit chance. .46 hit chance. Oh, oh boy. Well, he could kill them if he lands his next hit.
这附近就没什么值钱的宝贝吗？
谨遵吩咐。
Man, they have a ton of movement.
计划行动。姐妹们，上！给我杀！
And we get the double. And then last, let's get Pauline in here. Still not good enough. I really wish she would double.
注意，放！
Alright, this fight's almost over. Don't hit. Yes, yes. Oh, they only buff on attack. They don't buff on counterattacks. Or their abilities only proc on basic attacks, not counterattacks.
看招！ 手脚快点，上岸了也别忘了船上的规矩。
Oh, that's cool. Oh, it
部队的后勤也要跟上。
can I attack that?
打起精神，可别落在后面了。
Yeah, let's hit this guy. He's at 20, so this will do 8, and then he lose 3. I think he'll go down to 9. No, 10. He loses 2. Alright, should be able to kill with this guy. Okay, got rid of the important baddie. I should not have attacked with him. He doesn't have Entangle. Now let's eat some bread. There's a miss. Very nice.
行程要靠掌舵，打仗就靠你这个指挥了。
Oh, she can do it. Oh, I don't think it really matters now, but okay. Double? Yes, sir. Plus his ability. Yeah, this guy's dead this turn. Oh, real. Yeah, no one has any muskets left. So on the next turn, he should die. Yeah, he's going to attack me and he's going to get killed. He's going to kill himself on the defensive phase. Oh, he didn't attack. Oh. Please just kill him. Challenge complete? What was the challenge? Dun 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 dun. Huh. Tut tut, it turned out to be a waste of time. The merchant must have brought that precious jade back to his country. Given so few hands we have here, even if we make it to breach the British defense, there's nothing we can do on land. What should I do? I can't go back to Sister Qingshi like this. Besides, our supplies are almost empty. Wow, I never thought that I can be fighting alongside pirates. This is quite some precious experience.
Oh?
So it seems that they are fighting with the British too. If I cooperate with them, maybe I can get some intel. Plus, we can perhaps find some other treasures along the way. Even if it doesn't go well, at least I can get some supplies and walk away. Alright, problem solved. Generals, please help me. We are not generals. Anyway, thank you for your help, young lady. If there's anything we can do to return the favor, just let us know. I want join you as mercenary and fight the British. That's great. We happen to need all the reinforcements we can find. Pauline, didn't you see? She's a pirate. Your brother would never. Well, on a second thought, your brother might actually agree. You've seen what they can do, Monsieur Lane. Such flexible and agile fighters are no doubt elite soldiers even on land. I guess you're right. Alright, you're welcome to join us. However, I must make it clear in advance that you should also abide by our military discipline. Nice. A new adventure awaits, and a great deal of treasures to be found too. Sister, just wait for me to return home with all the treasures. Alas, as if Paulette wasn't causing enough troubles for me. Mu Jiryun joined my army. Mu Jiryun's pirates can plunder a collection of special items from certain enemies by attacking them with heroic attacks. These include weapons that can be used by the pirates as well as other precious items. I wonder if there's like a thing that denotes like which enemies can be stolen from. Well, that's it for that. That's whatever. Okay, I guess I'll save my game. Did this change at all? Probably not, huh? Oh, you know what? I can buy some gear. His speed is low. So what are the items I can get? I can get one for dodge, one for hit. Let's do this. Dodge 7, hit 9. Dodge 9, hit 6. 14, 11. Eight and 5. Two hit. 2 and 8. And then I could also do armor and scope. Armor 4, or no, defense and scope. So his defense is 3, his scope is 4. So I guess I'll do defense for him. Yeah, I'll do defense. Oh, it is armor. Huh. Oh, it's morale 5. Dodge, morale, hit, and armor. Yeah, I guess I'll do armor. Oh, I need to get one for what's-her-face, too. Maybe get morale? Permanently increase. Okay. Hold on. Dang it. Exchange. Can be sold for money. Okay. There we go. Square. Remove. Okay. Give him armor +1. There we go. Yep. Make her hard to kill. She is the Lord. Lordy Lord. Okay. It looks like that's good enough for right now. So when I come back, or on the next time I play, I'm gonna do the regular mission. So I'm gonna save my game. Alright, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Peace.